Yo, what's good? It's your boy TPJ here. We're live on Hoops and Brews, man.
Yeah.
It's season time.
Finally.
And now,
I'm taking these headphones off now.
nah, I'm leaving them on. And now, finally, the NBA has come back to our lives.
Yo, I was so tired of preseason, bro. Like I would try to get engaged, and I'm like, yo, they not playing that hard.
It's not even that. By the third quarter, the game
everybody is over. G. Like everybody's out.
No. Well, unless you the Spurs, and then
yeah, the Spurs or like Hawks would have like everybody. I was watching mad Hawks games, bro. I probably watched at least every preseason Hawks game, like every single one. Shout out Trey Young, Trigger Trey, Ice Trey the Gang. I rock with, bro. That's my new favorite player. But as always, welcome back to Hoops and Brews. Today we're doing something special. We're doing a call-in episode.
Yes,
I don't think we've done a call-in episode in at least 60 episodes. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a
very long time since we did a call-in episode. So we figured, why not? Again, it's the first Hoops and Brews before the season starts.
Yeah.
So
technically the season will be during this.
The season will be here.
So now we here. We actually talking about. No. It's not even that. It's like the next episode of Hoops and Brews is gonna be the one where it's like, all right, cool, let's get into it. Because then we done got like took 2-3 games from everybody. We got Bron.
We gonna see the Lakers go 2-0.
We not gonna see that.
World.
We not.
LeBron. But as always, man, follow me on Twitter at Pavy Pavy while we're all one word. Instagram is the same. Guys, please, no basketball opinions on my Twitter page. My Twitter page for Pavers Music and Women. Speaking of music, Pavers Volume 1 is out right now. Please go get that. Pavers Volume 2 is also coming soon. So look out for that as well.
Yeah. And no matter what medium you're consuming this right now, go right now in the comments and let us know which of the games from the first week of the season that you're excited to see. Because we interested in it. We've been on the YouTube comments a lot more, and we hear y'all talking shit. So don't think we don't see it.
Going crazy in the comments. Yo, shout out some of y'all, because I actually put the comments on like my phone now. Yeah. So I can I see them as soon as they come in. Yeah. Some of y'all be going crazy. Like y'all be writing whole dissertations in the comment section, and like it's actually pretty dope. Like I'll go through and read it. I'm not about to reply with like a long drawn out paragraph myself, because I pretty much read all of the comments, and the ones that I think are interesting, I actually respond to.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, them people that get mad at us about the limb bias, you do good dope. I'm sorry, I feel y'all, but it's hilarious, and he did do good dope. He did. You know how many died in the 80s of cocaine? Like a lot of people. I'm sorry. Like it is what it is. Forgive me, or not. All right, okay. But we got our first call-in guest, so we're about to call him right now. The homie Coach Carter is his name on Twitter. Let's get it. Hoops and Brews call-in episode. We live. What the hell? You hear it ring? Look at this pour by Pavy. Terrible pour.
Hello?
Yo, bro, what's good? You live on Hoops and Brews. You live on the show right now. So we hopping right into the gauntlet. You got 10 minutes to talk before we got to have our next guest on. So, what do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about the Lakers.
What you say? Let's talk about the Lakers?
Yeah, let's talk about the Lakers. What you think about them against Golden State?
I'll let Pavy start off, because obviously he's the.
I know Pavy saying Steph's gonna stop him.
The second game, it was really hard to tell, because just nobody played.
Lonzo gonna stop.
Huh?
I said I know Pavy be saying that Lonzo gonna stop Steph.
Look, when I say stop Steph, obviously. Look, I just want to clarify this for everybody. When I say stop Steph, I don't mean you're going to hold Steph to 8 points. Like, no, he's one of the greatest scorers ever. But if you can hold a man at 25 and not let the man attempt 17 threes, you've done your job. And yes, I think the Lakers guards can make it very hard for Steph to score. That's not saying Steph ain't going to go out there and still give you 24 points, 25, 26 points, but just make it difficult. Do not let that man go for 40 on like 65% shooting 17 threes and making 9 and 10 of them, which he is very capable of doing. But the first game, I think they look great. I think
hold on, Gator. Hey, Gator.
Press 1 to send a voicemail.
Sorry. Continue. My bad. I got to get the homie back on the line.
It's all good. I think that Kuzma at center I don't think Kuzma played that well during the preseason. Even like yesterday, I know that nobody was playing, but I was still watching them and like, yo, I think in my mind I said he's not playing that well.
Please leave your message for.
And then Dorsberg echoed the exact same statement right after it. But again, I think they look great. The Warriors look amazing. If you want to speak on the Warriors, I think the Warriors look amazing.
Sorry, I just jacked all that. No, it's fine. I put
he's fine. Drop.
No, it's all good. You finally back on the line. No, it's fine. Go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, just kind of re-summarize it, but you ain't got to say all that.
Basically, I was like, I like the way the Lakers look. And when it comes to stopping Steph, I don't think anybody can hold Steph to like 14 points. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm basically saying is like, just don't let the man score 40, shooting 17 threes, making 10 of them, and shooting 65%. Just make it difficult for him to score. I think the Lakers have the personnel to make it difficult for everybody on the Warriors to score. And again, I think Kuzma, I'm kind of worried about Kuzma. I think his shots are coming from completely different places, and also he's not used to playing center. I think that he has to really readjust his game probably the most out of anybody.
He looked way out of whack.
Way out of whack. Like I remember watching the game yesterday, and I was like, "Yo, he looks terrible." And I'm not Kuzma.
Man,
and
when Boogie comes back, man,
what's up?
That ain't gonna work. I said when Boogie come back, that Kuzma ain't gonna work at all. See, I like how the Lakers play, but they don't hit shots and they intimidate defense. It looks suspect. So any team with like a big that can really get off, I think they're gonna have problems with.
I mean, there ain't that many of them, though.
Yeah.
What is AD and who else? AD, LaMarcus.
You got
who else?
LaMarcus.
Al Horford not going crazy. Who?
Capella can get off on
Come on, G.
Come on. You do good, though.
You're wild. And also, you acting like JaVale not out
Man,
there.
you thought he was Austin Towns in the playoffs last year, man.
But you also acting like JaVale not out there, bro.
Yeah, JaVale McGee is also on the team.
Like, bro, you saw JaVale's space out and hit a 3, and it looked decent. If he can...
JaVale got asthma. You can't play him for long periods of time.
He said that man got asthma.
Does he really have asthma?
I mean, I got asthma, so I know how it feels.
That's hilarious. I
think he got asthma for real. JaVale got asthma. He don't be playing for long periods of time.
Fair, but most big men aren't. But especially with the way today's NBA, like even Capella doesn't play that long. I think he maxes out at like 30 minutes a game. The like only person you really got to worry about.
OKC with Adams down there. Arguably the strongest in the league.
But how crazy you talking about them going? You talking about them giving you 18 and 13?
Yeah, and also they got to get out and cover too. Like
with Melo out the paint, Adams gonna be the third option.
What? Whoever is.
I said like T.
Hold on. Oh, you talking about with the Thunder? No, bro, that's still not gonna work. G. Steven Adams is not. Unless Steven Adams turn into God this year, is he not going to affect no Lakers Thunder matchup?
It's just that now you trading 2s for 3s. It's like, all right, if Steven Adams want to bully us down low and slow the game down, that's fine. We're going to speed the game up back on offense, and then he also has to get out and cover, which is cool. Like, yeah, you can bully us down low, but you got to come back on defense and cover us.
Yeah. So
for Steven Adams to get out on the LeBron and get out on the Kuzma, to get out on those guys, it's a lot of work. Now, with that lineup, you would probably stick Nerlens in. And if you stick Nerlens in, we pretty much kind of sort of even. Like, even though Nerlens a big, he plays, I think he doesn't play on the perimeter, but he plays like he plays on the perimeter. Like he should play on the perimeter, if you feel what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's athletic enough to guard. He can get
exactly. Like Nerlens not gonna bang down low. That's not what Nerlens is there for.
Yeah,
Nerlens is like 225 pounds.
Yeah,
it's not his job to bang down low. So I understand your concerns, but I think the only people you're really concerned about that with is Anthony Davis and maybe Cat if Cat decides to play like Cat should play.
And yeah, they'll go to State when Boogie come back, but that's a whole nother beast.
My thing with Boogie on Golden State is I don't think he's needed. Like, even just watching Damon Jones, again, I think Boogie
Damian Jones.
I think Boogie is obviously, even if Boogie has no legs, is a much better player than what Damian Jones is. But I think the dynamic that Damian Jones brings to the Warriors is the dynamic they've been searching for the past 4 years. Even with Steph coming off screens and literally throwing the ball up anywhere, literally anywhere. He would throw the ball near Damian Jones and Damian Jones would go get it. Boogie can't do that. All Boogie gonna do is slow the game down. Which is why I said I think Boogie needs to play more of a most space role, because all he's going to do is slow the game down. The second that you worried about getting Boogie post-up play, because again, he has a torn Achilles. He's not going to come off the Achilles playing like he never tore his Achilles. It's going to take him some time. He's going to be in the post a lot, which slows the game down. If you slow the game down with the Warriors, that's great. The more tools you can make the Warriors take, that's less less 3-point attempts for Steph, Clay, and KD, which is what really hurts you. If they want to take tools all game, I am perfectly fine. We can go 2 for 2 with anybody. Now, when you start trying to outshoot the Warriors, that's when you up. So I genuinely do not think Boogie with the Warriors is going to work out the way people think Boogie with the Warriors is going to work out. And there's no Warriors hate. I just don't see where he fits in. Even with the second unit, do you really want to take shots away from Clay, especially with the way Clay's been looking, take shots away from Clay to get a Boogie?
But you're sleeping on Boogie playmaking. So even if Boogie ain't scoring like that, you know he can still make plays where he averaged, 6 assists for
and 5 turnovers. He
lot.
averaged like 4 turnovers as well. Let's not forget that. Yeah, he did average like 5 assists, but the man averaged, if I'm not mistaken, let me look it up for sure. I don't want to misquote myself. He averaged last season, if I can get to it quicker, he averaged, how many turnovers did Boogie average last year? He averaged 5 turnovers. So even though he averaged 5.4 assists, he averaged 5 turnovers. 5 whole ass turnovers. You already got Steph, who was going to turn the ball over.
He had a more important role. He had a more important role on New Orleans last year. I mean, he's pretty much gonna be the 3rd or 4th option on Golden State.
4th.
So I think defense is gonna key in on him like that.
But that has nothing to do with you turning the ball over. A lot of it was Boogie dribbling too much and being point Boogie, which is why I hated when I saw point Boogie last night. Well, last year, I hated when he handled the ball that much, and I think the Pelicans got better when Rondo took over. Like, Boogie's not a point guard. The man averaged, even though he averaged 5.4 assists, he averaged 5 turnovers as a center. For his career, Boogie averages 3.6 turnovers.
That's a lot of turnovers.
And I think Steph is probably at 3 as well.
That is.
What?
For his career. It might be like 2.5 or something like that. Let me actually, let's go look it up for me.
Stephen Curry for his career in terms of turnovers he averaged 3.2.
So you got 2 people who basically 6 turnovers a night for their career. That's 6 turnovers. If you play against the Rockets with the way they like to shoot threes, 6 times 3 is 18?
Yeah.
That's 18 points off turnovers. I don't know where Boogie is going to fit on this roster. I'm sorry, I just don't. Even with Jordan Bell, I mean,
Kevin Durant averages 3.1 turnovers per game. So
they all have a tendency to turn the ball over, and you add another person who turns the ball over. The one thing with the Warriors, what do we always say? They turn, even Steve Kerr would tell you, they get a little bit lax and turn the ball over. Then you add another person who averaged 5 turnovers last year, and you think this is going to go well? And he's also a defensive liability. Now you have 2 defensive liabilities in your lineup. They're going to run the switch with Steph and Boogie all game. I promise you. I don't see where Boogie.
But you see in the finals that switching with Steph, that ain't that effective.
Because you have better defenders. Sure, it don't work when you got Draymond and Iggy out there. But if you want to sub out Iggy and you put Boogie out there, now you have one less good defender. Now you asking KD to be even again, and I don't think KD is a great perimeter defender. I think he's good at blocking shots because he's 7 feet. But I don't think he Kawhi Leonard on the wing, and also Draymond. I don't know if his defense is going to be like the previous years. Draymond's body has to hold up. Again, I said that last year, 2 years, I was like, yo, I think this will be the last year of Draymond's prime. Yeah. And what do you even on the game during the broadcast last, Doris said that the Warriors hired, I think, Steve Nash's old doctors to work with Draymond and those guys to make sure that their body holds up.
Yeah.
They already doing this for Draymond.
Yeah.
Draymond didn't play half the preseason because of injuries.
Yeah. But all right, bro. We got to go ahead. We got to move on to the next caller.
Thank you for calling, though, bro.
Thank you for calling in. Get your plug in. Let the people know where they can find you at, all your social info.
Man, Coach Carter, man, on Twitter. The hot sports takes and the hot music takes. That's what I'm known for. Appreciate it, fellas. Let me on the show.